Hey guys, it's Brittany. So, today's gonna be a Q&A video, and I haven't done a Q&A video in a long time. So, and what I'm gonna do from now on is just do a Q&A video every season. So that means, spring, summer, autumn, and winter. And since March is the first month of spring and everything, I thought, well, it would be nice to get back to doing Q&A videos. And of course, for those who know and who are new here, is that my channel is mostly dedicated to movies because I love movies. I'm a huge movie lover, and I just talk about any kind of movies, any genre. I do reaction videos to movie trailers, movie scenes. I even do dream videos where even my dreams are about either TV shows, movies, or award ceremonies that celebrities go to, or maybe meeting a celebrity themselves in a dream. So for those who know, and for those who are new here, I hope you are enjoying the videos and enjoying the content that I have. So yeah, getting right into this Q&A video. So there's this question that someone asked me because I had posted on my YouTube channel, ask me anything. And so I have gotten a question from this person. I don't know who, and I don't know if I should include this question. I don't know if I should really answer, but if I do, I'm just gonna keep the answer short and simple. But this is what this person asked. They asked, did you ever blame the cat or dog after you poop behind the dryer? Asking for a friend. So they're asking me this question for a friend who does this. Now, no. Now, yeah, so the answer to that is no. And the thing is, my family and I do have a family pet, do have a family dog, but I know now that is something I would never do, whether if it's a family dog, a family pet, or even if I were to have a pet of my own one day, if I were to have even if I were to, like I said, have a pet of my own, whether if it's a cat, dog, even a rabbit, I would do something like that and then blame it on them. Because for one, because of course cat poo and dog poo are very different from how we as human beings poo. Very different. So and it's not just that, but I just want to say this. I don't know how I can say this in the nicest way possible, but no one in their right mind would go anywhere other house, no matter if it's behind the dryer or somewhere in the living room or bedroom, or whether if it's behind the furniture or behind something, and someone leaving their dump right there. And the thing is, that's not right. No one would ever do something like that. That's just not normal. And like I said, no one in the right mind would do that, because like I said, it's just not right. It's just it's very unsanitary, and plus the only place the only one place someone should go poo, and that is in the bathroom, because that's what the toilet is for. So I'm just gonna leave it there and just gonna say that's my answer, is that no, I would never do something like that, and no one else would ever do that, because as everyone else would know, is that when you need to go poo, it's just go use the bathroom, because that's what the bathroom's for, especially because that's what the toilet is for. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. And just want to say, I don't know why your friend does that, but that's not right. Honestly, I just want to say that's messed up, to be honest. Um, Another question is from Anthony, asking, what's your favorite movie? Well, I have a lot of favorite movies, so even if I had to name one, I can't. I don't think I would be able to just to name one, because there's just a whole lot. If I could name maybe 5 or maybe 10, I probably could. Let's see. If I have to name 5, at least for now, I would say Jurassic Park, Batman Forever, The Lion King, the animated version, of course. Um, oh man, there's so many that I want to pick, but I have to pick at least 2 more. A Few Good Men and Titanic. But there is a lot of favorite movies that I have, and if you want to see my list of favorite movies, I could you can go to my Letterboxd account, because I have a list where it shows my favorite movies, and you'll see just how many favorite movies I have, because there's a lot. And of course, I think there will be more. There'll definitely be more. And someone did ask me a question on here on Twitter. Now, I didn't know people call Twitter now X, because it's called X, but honestly, I'm never gonna call it X, because for one, X is just, it's a letter. It's not even a name. You know. Okay, let me go to my tweet right here where the question is, because I'll just get there faster. So the question comes from Queen Bee. What are some of your favorite hobbies outside of watching movies, if you haven't discussed it before? Okay, well, that's a good question. So, I mean, yes, I do love watching movies, no doubt about it. Um, but I would definitely say that my other hobbies I like to do, I would say drawing and writing. Yeah, I love to write. And and reading, although I don't read as much as I should, and I think I should, but I think if I had some really good books to read, I would would do that, of course, in my spare time. And I don't draw that much either, but the thing is, I I'm not good at drawing people. I'm not. I'm only good at drawing like animated animal cartoons. So if I could find it on here, I can show you, because I remember a long time ago I actually okay. So I remember, yeah, years ago I did a drawing of my favorite um, animated character, and that's Spirit, is a horse. So yeah, Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. And for those who know the movie, you know. But yes, I did a drawing of Spirit. Like, I remember just really going with the lines and everything, and that I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it on here, honestly. I mean, I might. Oh gosh. Okay, there are some photos on here I'll just have to delete because it's just a lot, and because it's just, yeah, some of these photos I feel like aren't necessary to keep. So yeah, but I'm really trying to find the drawing here. Oy. This is taking a while. I'm not liking this. Okay, I can't find it. And yeah, I'm just kind of going really fast. I hope I can be able to show you, but I'm not sure. Okay, so I had to go through a little bit more scrolling, but I finally found it, and this is it. Okay, so for those who know of Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron, it's an animated movie about a horse named Spirit, and I just love it. I really feel it's this underrated DreamWorks movie that doesn't get enough recognition, and that it should. It really should. So I remember because I love this movie, is my favorite movie, um, and I can relate to the character as well. I would say metaphorically what he went through, and even emotionally, but yes. So I remember I paused this scene from the movie, and I remember just really like concentrating of just looking at it. So yeah, this is how it turned out. So the date on there, as you can see, it's October 31st, 2014. So yeah, so that was on Halloween that I drew that. So yeah, let me know what you think. I think it turned out really good. But yeah, that's what I mean, is that yeah, it's also been a while since I've drew anything, but I think I should get back to that because yeah, I do love to draw. It's just that I am not good at drawing people, but that's okay, you know. But yeah, so far those are the only hobbies I have. And yes, that is a Back to the Future poster. Um, and yes, I love Back to the Future too. Excuse me. Um, okay, we have some other questions on here, which is on YouTube. Let's see. Looks like it vanished, but I know it didn't. Okay, so the questions here of Mikey's Morgue. So he asked me some questions on here. Let's see. what is your least favorite horror genre? No, I'm sorry. I read that wrong. I'm so sorry. What is your least favorite movie genre? Um, I would say black comedy. And here's why, because now I do admit that there are some black comedy movies I do like that have dark humor in it. Like, for example, Clue. I love Clue. So, and yeah, there's some other movies with a little bit, I would say, with some dark humor. Then okay, yeah, I do like like those movies. There are some that are actually my favorite. Um, I would say even the Scream movies is one of them. Where yeah, you get that. So yeah, I love those, but it's yeah, I would say that's not my complete favorite movie genre, only because there are I would say probably a lot of really dark comedy movies that are probably a little bit more dark than Clue, maybe a little bit more uh dark when it comes to the funny side, than the Scream movies as well. And I don't like that. Okay, like with the movie This Is the End. Now that's one of them, but I remember when I was watching it, I just was feeling mostly just I'm sorry, something happened, something went off. I'm not sure what, but something happened on my phone just now. But so yeah, I remember when I did watch that movie, I did not like it. I didn't, and the whole thing of certain things they were making fun of, I was like, okay, no, why do that? So yeah, I didn't care for it. I did not like it, and none of it, none of it, I didn't found funny at all. So I will say that dark comedy movies aren't, yeah, they're not my favorite. But like I said, there are some movies that do have dark comedy in it that, yeah, okay, some of them, like I said, that I do like, and there are those that are my favorite, like the Scream movies and Clue. But when it comes to those that are really dark and I would say with this really dark sense of humor where it it's just like it's not funny, and it just comes out either sounding disrespectful or insensitive or just harsh or cold or just then yeah, that I don't like at all. I really don't. So let's see, what are the other questions? I'm so sorry. Somehow my phone's acting really weird because I don't know how that ad just popped up all of a sudden. Um, what was the first horror movie you saw? Scream. Yes, Scream was the first horror movie I saw, and I was 13. And honestly, I think that's what piqued my interest in horror movies, and that's when I did start to watch a little bit more horror movies. And then certain ones I did watch, I came to find of which ones I did like to watch and which ones I knew. Like, okay, I don't like this kind of horror. But that's okay, because I think even as a horror fan, um yeah, I would say even for those who are horror fans that um there are some that may love all the horror genres, like different kinds of horror, or they might just like certain ones and they just don't like some other ones, and that's okay too. Like, and I'm the same with that there are just some horror movies I do like to watch, but there's some others I just don't like to watch, especially because too much if it's too graphic, if it's too gory, and if it goes of beyond disgusting and disturbing, then yeah, that really makes me sick to my stomach, and it just makes me feel like, oh no, I can't, like, no, but that's okay, because at least I know which kind of horror movies that I do like to watch and which ones I just can't handle. um do you believe in ghosts? Yes, I do. And not only do I believe in it, but I have experienced it. I do have experiences of, seeing and hearing of the paranormal. And my podcast, that's what I talk about. Where on my podcast, which you can listen to on Spotify, we talk about movies, dreams, and the paranormal. So yeah, it's just something really great. But yes, I do believe in it, and I know that's real. But even for those who don't believe in it, like, that's okay too. But that doesn't mean that we don't live in a spiritual world, because we do, as much as the physical as well. Um, what is a great movie? What is a great movie that you don't like? Ooh, okay, I think I know what you mean. Like a really great movie that everybody loves that I don't like. Okay, there are some that I know. Okay, I'm gonna name these. I know some may not be happy to hear this, but I have to be honest. I can't just, sugarcoat it or anything. Okay, um, Jaws. Yes, I know Jaws is a great movie and everyone loves it, but I don't like it. I mean, I do admit it is a good movie, but I just I would not watch it because I'm afraid of sharks. So no. Oh, and another one that comes to mind, and that's The Exorcist. I know everyone, especially who love scary movies, horror movies, is that they would. I know there's probably a lot of people that maybe do like or love the movie, but I don't. Because I saw it just once a long time ago, but even after seeing it just once, ooh, it really unnerved me. I was so unsettled that I was, terrified. And because the way it made me feel, I didn't like it. And so, even though on one hand I can see why everyone, those who love it, that they do, and if you do, that's fine. But yeah, I would say this is one of those movies where everyone loves that I don't like. Another one I would have to say, Arachnophobia. Now, I don't know how many people like or love this movie, but uh, I don't. I mean, I know I've seen it maybe different times on and off, um, but even when I did, it just didn't get any better. I just felt even more terrified, So yeah, so I would say this. I don't like it because, of course, of my fear of spiders. But on one hand, I do admit it is a good movie, but yeah, it's not like a favorite type of movie or anything. It's just like, and I would feel very cautious to watch it again. I'm sorry, I feel like I can't speak. But anyway, that's it for this Q&A video. Um, so yeah, and like I said, there's some other movies, like there's some great movies that I don't like, but I could probably list some of them in the description below. So yeah, that is all for this Q&A video. Um, so hope you guys are having a good day, and yeah, and I'll see you next time.